And then we have to walk all the way back out of here. But that's okay. Later on, we do get to use Ocarina for a few teleporting songs. No, never mind, it's one. One teleporting song. Which is still, you know, better than no teleporting songs. But we are still a ways away from that. Knew it was here. So yeah, fun little inclusion. Okay, and... am I going the right way? I am. Sweet. We'll just head all the way around. And just one more thing I want to get before we head in. Alright, is it there? No, it's definitely here. Things in both spots. Secret seashell here. And later on, once we have the ability to swim, we can get a secret seashell right down there. From the obvious bush. So once again, we have this puzzle of... right. That one is a pusher instead of a puller. So we're gonna need the thing from this dungeon in order to, actually get to that. So we can't take the route on the left quite yet. We'll need the, yeah. Same exact thing I keep mentioning every single time. The item from this dungeon, which also means that we can't get to that yet. So in this section, it doesn't matter which of these various rooms you go through initially. Oh. I am informed that the German and Japanese versions of this game have a second Totaka's song hidden in them. I was not aware of this. That's pretty cool. There we go. Don't know what happens if the key drops down there. Probably have to do the room over again. But yeah, this is very much an area of... doesn't matter which door you open, you will still find more keys. But we'll go there first, grab this. Very handy. I mean, if we are actually reading them, but still, other than that. Okay. And I am pretty certain that this chest right here is gonna have the compass. go down here first. Just so we can have access to all the rooms. Yeah, okay. So, yep, you would have to redo the room. That would suck. Yeah, let's go around, kill all the gels. Get ourselves a nice little key. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This game introduces... Well, not really yeah, definitely not introduces, but... Well, I guess it introduces this variant of them. Yeah, we'll be seeing a new kind of mini-boss in a moment. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Get rid of the Guardian Acorn song. And inside our chest we get some ooh, get a lot of rupees. And let's just exit so. Oh, can we? Oops, if I hit the button. Yeah, that works. Don't have to worry about dealing with the enemies there. It's always nice. And not gonna bother with that. We can get there in a moment. Okay, and now we're just heading out this way. These are the Dodongo snakes. So, you just stick a bomb in front of them, and that's literally it. Kind of one of the lamest of all of the mini-bosses, but still very much inspired by the Dodongos of the original Zelda, just as giant worm snake things instead of, you know, a Triceratops. Either way works, really. Amounts to exactly the same thing. But now we get the Pegasus boots. Introduced in Link to the Past, and put to incredibly good use in this. And in not nearly enough of the other games, seriously. It should have been in so many more. But yeah, very, very blatantly obvious arrow pointing to the wall. Which lets us in there. And yeah, we could have also made our way in through there, in between the very obvious torches. Either way works out. But before we do that, let's, deal with these jerks. Keep sorting them to keep them away, so that when they go boom, they're not actually near you. And, what? Oh, my bad. Oh, okay, so that's the compass. I guess the other one is, I don't know, probably just a, well, I don't know, maybe it is a key. I'll have to go back and look. I mean, we have 3 keys already, so... Well, I know of where... The gels have not respawned. That's interesting. Anyways, I should really be not taking so much damage. Totally okay, though. There are floating hearts all over the damn place. Yeah. Let's head back this way real quick. Floating hearts down here. I swear I remember floating hearts somewhere. Ah! Like right there. And with that we are at almost maximum health again, so that's nice. Okay, so, now that we have... Oh, I could have taken the shortcut, totally forgot about that. Now that we have the boots, we can deal with him. Yeah, that's rather annoying, but that's okay. Oh, right, all we needed to do was kill the tiny little gel. Nothing else to do over there. So, just go ahead and take out the twin Stelthos. Okay, it was just... wow. Okay, it's a lot of rupees, but still just rupees. Alright, so... if we so desired, we could head for that little spot in the middle, but... oops. First, we need to combine our items and do a dashing jump to get the nightmare key. We can't face the boss without the nightmare key. And let's just double check. Yeah, we have been to every single one of the rooms, gotten every single one of the chests, save for the boss stuff. And again, they have fun with their faces in this game. See about, see if we can't get a heart from the piranha plant. Or a ruby, oh well. Oh! Candy! Still not honestly sure what those dog things are supposed to be. I've always just seen them as dogs, so... Can we get a small key? Okay. There's an extra key in this dungeon. Okay. Why not? And to face the first... well, to face the boss of this area, Slime Eye, you have to get him out of hiding. We have to hit him rapidly enough that he divides into slime eyes. is honestly not easy. There. Should have been thinking and realizing that I needed to do that. This was pretty much right at the start of the whole, you know, the Zelda thing of, you just got this item now, use it on the boss. Now that I'm thinking about it, that really does hold true for almost every boss in this game, doesn't it? It really does. Oh well, that's okay. We got to see Lily's Bell. Still don't know who's whispering all these clues to us, but anyways. Alright, so let's just get one thing before we head off again. No, actually I should say before we end the session, because we've cleared 2 dungeons. That is more than enough for one evening. Hi, Cavern. So we get the honey and Terran gets the bees. Good trade. And now we can smash this. Oh, god damn it, I could have bombed this the whole time. Whoops. Really thought I had to smash that with the thing, but oh well. Go ahead and pop in here, get the thing. And yeah, with the big rocks that we need the power bracelet to pick up, at all points leading up to getting the power bracelet, it would say a thing about, oh, it looks like they're so heavy you'd need something to make you stronger. After you get the power bracelet, it stops saying that. And that was a bit of a worthless trip. But, similarly, these weird blocks that we need the Pegasus boots to bust open, they also have a thing that it says. But unlike with the power bracelet, with the Pegasus boots, it never stops saying that, ever. Every time for the rest of the entire game that you accidentally touch one of those things, it'll say that. So yeah, annoyances. Go ahead and get this one last thing, and that'll be that. Because, getting to the 4th dungeon is actually incredibly lengthy, plus there are an amazing amount of little things that we can go sidetracking for. So there will likely be several side questy videos before we make it to the 4th dungeon. And we're actually gonna get like, I think 4 more pictures for the picture book next time as well. And yeah. You'd think I would remember that that was what was in here, but yeah, no, my memory is garbage, and I could not remember that at all. But I'm very happy to have gotten that. That will be completely essential for the rest of the game. And for now... for now, we can make annoying noises with it. Nobody will actually interact with us in any way, but, you know. Totally how an ocarina sounds. So, the Ballad of the Windfish is by far one of my favorite songs in the entire Zelda franchise. That song is so relaxing. And now we can actually play our ocarina. So, always nifty. Okay, and yeah, we will go ahead and leave off here. Like I said, there are going to be a million things to do the next time we return to this, so, yeah, we'll just go ahead, put this back in the unfinished folder, and we'll return to this at some point later.